Okay, this is actually my second attempt at making the part one of, I think I did the first part a little bit wrong, so I want to just redo this again. So starting, this is Greg's intraday system here. I'm just going to show you how to set up this first chart and part of the second one. So what I like to do is go ahead and reset the chart. So right click, hit style, and then we're using TD Ameritrade and we're using Thinkorswim. So go ahead and hit reset to factory default, and you're going to have this screen pop up here where it's just the the year, 1 day. So this is their basic. So we're going to start with this. Go up here to the gear chart settings. Basically, hit overlap volume here. It's going to populate to the general tab first thing, and then overlap volume. Boom, done with that. And then you're going to go next. We're going to change the time. We're going to go to today. So just scroll all the way up to today, and then you're going to go to 45 minutes. So 0045. That'll aggregate to 45 minutes. And it's going to change that to look more like this one right here. This is what we're trying to achieve here on this page. And so then we're going to go to appearance. We're going to change chart type. This is what I forgot in my first attempt here, so I didn't want to put it out where this is pretty big. So I'm going to change this chart type to Helkanashi, and we're going to get rid of fill down, and we're going to get rid of wicks, and we're going to change the border down to white instead of red, and you'll have a look like this. Helkanashi is such a nice deal. You can still make it work with regular candlesticks, but his version is going to have the Helkanashi. So next we're going to go to studies. So that'll set your chart up on its foundation. We're going to go to edit studies. We're going to add in Bollinger Bands. We're going to add in Keltner channels, so just click on it, hit add selected. It's going to send them over here, and then LBR paint bars. And this is another part I forgot on my first video, was to set up the paint bars. So we're going to do that, and then add Fisher transform. So you're going to have Bollinger Bands, Keltner channels, LBR paint bars, Fisher transform. We're going to start with Bollinger Bands here. With this, basically you've got the close for price. We're going to displace by 1, and length is 10. Number deviations down, number deviations up. We're just going to change this to 0.1 and then 0.1. Super easy. And then the average type is going to be whole. As far as midline goes, we're going to change it to white color, and we're going to change it to arrows. So go draw as, you just scroll down to these arrows here, and then we got the white color there. Then lower band, uncheck show plot. Upper band, uncheck show plot. Hit OK. Go to Keltner channels, gear box here, little gear here, chart settings. We're not going to displace anything. And then for factor, we're going to change it to 0.1. And then for length to 10. Close, and then whole for average type, and true range average type is whole. And then the average, the midline for Keltner, we're going to get rid of. Hit uncheck show plot. And then for the upper band, we're going to make it green. And for lower band, leave it red. LBR paint bars, not the biggest of deal, but I did forget to say that this factor here needs to be updated to 1. And then the average type needs to be whole. As far as the upper volatility, lower volatility, you could probably just leave those as is. And then Fisher transform, hit the chart setting button and change that to 8. Change length to 8. There you go. So that's going to be the first chart for the 4-chart setup here. Now I did do a part 2, and I think I did the rest of the charts correctly here. So go ahead and go to part 2 at this point, and you will see the rest of the charts here set up. I think I did them pretty much correctly. So let me know in the comments, like, subscribe. Thanks.